Hi, this is class exercise number 3. I'm about to walk you through to get graphics onto the screen and how we do layouts and just get used to what's called anchor down with it. So the end product is kind of like this. I don't know how to present this, but it's kind of like a cooking show. If I was going to show you how to make lasagna, I have to show you the finished product. This is what it looks like with it eventually with it. So this is the emulator with it. The name of the app I've already created. It's called Dallas College. It's the name of your project with it. I'll do this again with it. You're going to bring in a piece of graphics, and then you're going to put in some text, and we're going to talk about how to anchor these things when we actually come into this as well. Okay, so this is what the finished product looks like. Is this in this emulator with it on this right hand side? All right, let me pause the computer. I'm going to start pause the recording, and I'm going to pick up where we left off in a second. But this is to let you know what we're about to do. Hi, folks. I'm going to start with you in this recording. I'm going to see if I can try this and get this thing right here. We're going to start with a new project on this. So open starts with a welcome to the Android Studio app with it. So if you click on new project for me, and it should open up this dialog box if I want to zoom in on this thing. I'd like for you to select the empty activity. Now, we're going to get to the other stuff, more advanced topic with it, but I wanted to start you out with to do proper layout and proper, just basic, simplest page with it. Everything else, you will add in these templates that you're going to use with it. It's going to have a lot of loading. A lot of the files are much bigger with it. Require a lot more bandwidth and processor to run. But for this class exercise, I want you to use empty activities for me, please. All right. Click on next. And I'd like for you to call this in the field with this. I want to see if I can, hopefully you could see this. So in here, here's what I would like to do is to have you call this name of this app. It's default to my application. If you can please just call this, type inside that field and type in Dallas space college app. Okay, so Dallas is one word, space, college, uppercase the C, space, uppercase the A, PP. So Dallas College app with two spaces in between the three words in there. In regards to the package name, I would like for you to, the way we name package name is we just reverse the .com in this, or in this case, it's an edu dot Dallas College app for me. Just do exactly what I just have right here. I don't know. Hopefully you can see this, but reverse to the domain name. So it's edu dot Dallas College app. No spaces, no uppercases with it. All right. Give it the path where you want to store this thing on your local computer with it. We're going to keep this as Java. I'd like for you to select the most common denominator one is the lollipop. Or you can see we can do something a little bit about this is that if you select like the jelly bean. All right, let's just do the jelly bean. Okay, so it will present a lot easier with this thing. So the newer versions of operating system, all the way up to Android 12, you could see is that there's only less than 1% that's out there with it. So pick the most common operating system out there is the jelly bean with it. And if you did the jelly bean one that's 4.1, you're going to hit 100% of the devices out there that's running. So please select API 16 Android 4.1 jelly bean for me, please. Make sure you see the exact specs I have for this. And once you have that, click on finish. I'm going to pause the computer, let it set up for a second, and we should see a setup with it. Okay. So once you have this created, I want to show you because my screen is probably three times as big as your screen, and I want to show you areas of importance that you have to focus on here. This is what's called a project window over here, right? This is in here. There's two types of set of codes. There's the main activity.java, and over here there's another tab that says activity_main.xml. this whole right side over here is where the emulator is going to, see my cursor's hovering? So I'm going to stop and kind of give you the law of the land with it. The bottom left is you're going to see where we're going to have some of the troubleshooting I'm going to show you to do in the bottom left. So just to give you some corner and some things to lay out with it, okay? So I'm going to focus on this area where these areas that I would like for you to expand the RES resolution, RES, and the drawable subdirectories over here, and the layout over here with it as well. So key files to look for, okay? We're going to keep this main activity.java. It's going to appear over here with it. The file that I am interested to show you in this activity that I would like for you to run is in the drawable over here. All right, we're going to bring in a piece of graphics. That piece of graphics I gave to you in the class exercise with this at the same time. So I would like for you to use that Dallas College logo that I gave you, and you're going to insert it inside of this right here. All right. So again, these are the type of stuff that we're going to I'm going to hone in on right now. All right. So hopefully you download that piece of graphics that I gave you, put it in your local drive. I recommend you putting it in some local drive anywhere you could, and then I'm going to show you how to copy that over. So what I did was I went to class exercise number 3. Inside class exercise number 3, I have a file called Dallas logo. I'm using Firefox, so if you click on this file, you will download to download directory. So I need for you to download this file and to know where your files is stored with it as well. Okay, so this is where you get the Dallas College logo in here. We're going to use this logo to put into the app. Or you can do what I do. You can click on it and it loads this logo like this, and you can right mouse click on it and save image as. So put it somewhere where you want to download it so you could find it. Okay. So I'm going to put it inside of one of my directories that I have already created for you already. So on my local drive. Just download this. You know where it is with it. So for me, I downloaded on my browser. Here it is. Here's the file. Just make sure you know where it is in your local drive for me. Okay.